From small towns to major cities, energy is in ever-increasing demand. The future of energy is one of the most controversial topics in today's society. As the world looks to shift towards long-term energy sources, it is valuable to examine benefits and disadvantages of each energy source. One of these particular sources is nuclear energy. It is often shed in a bad light following meltdowns such as the 3 Mile Island, Chernobyl, and Fukushima incidents. However, a lot of the public does not realize how much nuclear energy actually benefits society as a whole, both environmentally and economically. Before any strides can be taken to change energy sources, the international community needs a better education on nuclear energy.
I don't know anything about it.
Good, if it's controlled and contained.
Pretty neutral about it. I don't really know what's going on.
Hell no.
I think it's good for the environment and it really helps us out in everyday life.
I think it's nice.
I have no idea what that is.
In a recent survey of 100 high school students, 32% felt negatively towards nuclear energy, while only 19% thought it was good. Even worse, 49% didn't even know enough about the topic to have a preference. If America wants to find more eco-friendly sources, they need to actually know about their possibilities. The first component that needs to be addressed is how nuclear energy works. Nuclear energy is energy in the nucleus of an atom. It can be released from atoms in two ways, nuclear fusion or nuclear fission. In nuclear fusion, energy is released when atoms are combined or fused together to form a larger atom, releasing energy. In nuclear fission, atoms are split apart to form smaller ones, also releasing energy.
The nuclear fission process starts with the radioactive decay of uranium, which has a lot amount of energy in it. That creates heat, which boils water, which goes to a turbine, turns the turbine, which powers a generator.
There are many misconceptions that result from the process of nuclear energy. A lot of people in the uninformed public believe that nuclear energy is harmful to the environment. While it does not directly help the environment, nuclear energy produces no greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and mercury. This makes it a great environmental alternative to coal and other fossil fuels, which account for over 27 tons of carbon dioxide being pumped into the United States air each year.
I know it's been long assumed that those who champion the environment are opposed to nuclear power. But the fact is, even though we've not broken ground on a new nuclear power plant in 30 years, nuclear energy remains our largest source of fuel that produces no carbon emissions. To meet our growing energy needs and prevent the worst consequences of climate change, we'll need to increase our supply of nuclear power.
Another common misconception is that nuclear energy is at an economic disadvantage. However, it is the exact opposite. Nuclear power plants are the lowest cost producer of baseload electricity, with an average production cost of 2.14 cents per kilowatt hour. Also, nuclear energy is giving you the biggest bang for your buck. One uranium fuel pellet can deliver the power production equivalent of 1 ton of coal, 17,000 cubic feet of natural gas, and 149 gallons of oil.
As far as economic advantages, it creates a lot of jobs. There's a lot more people that work at our plant versus, say, a natural gas plant. So that'd be good for the local economy.
The biggest moral dilemma and negative criticism people have with nuclear energy is safety. This is mostly a result of past nuclear disasters and concerns about radiation. However, in the entire history of nuclear energy, there have only been 3 nuclear meltdowns, which accounts for only 0.5% of all nuclear plants ever created. Furthermore, no member of the public has ever been injured or killed in the entire 50-year history of commercial nuclear power in the US. Out of all radiation absorbed by an average American, only about 0.005% comes from nuclear energy-related sources. As the world's energy demands increase, it is very important for the public to become aware of their future energy choices. Nuclear energy has been proven a safe, economic, and eco-friendly alternative to all other sources of power. With all the misconceptions behind us, it's time for the world to decide. Is nuclear energy the answer?